Hey, what's up guys? CZito Music here. Thanks for joining me today and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this new video series, we're going to be taking a look at the updated version of the Fortin Nameless Suite, and I'll be demoing all the awesome presets that were recently added to this amazing plugin. There's been so many amazing presets that have been added to this awesome plugin. I just wish I could fit it all into this one video, but it would just be way too long. So that's why I'm doing a video series showcasing all the presets that have been loaded in this updated version of the Fortin Nameless Suite. I want to be focusing on the artist presets for these next few videos, but this particular video, we're going to be focusing on the Swede, Ola Englund. So now with all that said, without further ado, let's get it! Alright, so I want to create an accurate representation of these presets that come in this new updated version of the plugin. I did not change any of the settings in these presets, and I did not add any effects such as compressors, EQs, so there's no pre-processing, no post-processing. Therefore, what you hear is what you get out of the plugin. Alright, so before we take a look at the Ola Englund presets, we're going to look at the new features in the Standalone plugin. So I'm going to pull up the Standalone right now, and we're going to see and explore what's new. Okay, so right away I noticed that they kept the layout exactly the same. I'm glad they did that. There's no need to change this layout. You don't have to fix what's not broken. So that's awesome right away. Okay, so first things first. This first section we're going to look at is the pedal section. So before the update, we only had one pedal in this plugin in Standalone, which was the grind pedal. Now this pedal by itself was already amazing and fantastic, but now with the updates, we get two additional pedals, which are the hex drive pedal and the Zul pedal. Now these two pedals can be found in the NTS suite, and I'm really glad that Fortin and Neural DSP added them to this plugin as well, because now the player has the options and ability to shape and create a really nasty, heavy metal tone, combining either just one pedal, two pedals, or all three of them at the same time to make something truly special, which is awesome. I'm glad that we have that option now. The next section is the amp head. Again, exactly the same. Again, I'm glad that Fortin and Neural DSP did not change it. You don't have to fix what's not broken. So, the knobs are the pull gain, we got the presence, bass, mid, treble, that's all standard, and then our two gain knobs, as well as two high inputs and two low inputs. Again, exactly the same as the initial launch of this plugin, so nothing new here. The last section is the cabinet section. Now this is where I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure if these features were here before the update, so if they were there with the initial launch, or if they came after the update. I don't know, because I didn't spend too much time in the cabinet section to really pay attention and notice. But here we got artist mics, which is awesome. We get microphones that are tailored towards an artist. So we got Dugout, and we get two presets from Dugout for both the left speakers and the right speakers, which is fantastic. And then the last thing here is impulse response files. So the player now has the option to upload their own impulse response files, just to add their own flavor, put in their own unique sound to make it sound, just to make to match the sound that they're looking for. Everyone has their own particular sound that we're all looking for.
You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
And having the option to not just use what the Standalone or what the plugin has, and having the ability to add stuff that caters towards you, that's always a plus in my book. So that's it for the physical aspects of the amps. The interesting part is here with the presets. We get a ton of new stuff here. So default and user are the same. The user bank is where the player can create a tone and then store it, and then go back to it anytime they want to. So these are my two user created tones that I made here. So here is the artist tones. We get 4 featured artists: Dugout, Mateus, Kupiainen. I know I butchered that name, I'm totally sorry about that. Next we got Ola the Swede Englund, and last but not least, Team Mantasari. So for Dugout, we get 5 presets. Mateus, we get 6 presets. Ola, we get 4. And then Team Mantasari, we get 7 presets. So you got a lot of options for just 4 artists to work with. What's cool about this is that I think for Timu Mantasari, we get more of a variety of tones. So you still have your rhythm tones, brutal chug, tight rhythm, but we have a lot of lead tones in here, which is really great. So we have dynamic lead, dynamic lead boost, heavy lead, mid boost solo, and soaring solo. So we got a lot of leads and solo tones to work with in there. And again, they're all customizable. If you don't like it, if you're not 100% happy with the way they sound, you can always adjust it to your liking. Next is the factory presets. So 3 categories: classic rock, metal, and modern rock. Classic rock, you get 10 presets. Metal, 10 presets. And then modern rock, we get 5 presets. So again, a lot of options to choose from. And what's interesting about metal is that we get 2 presets that are strictly for 8-string guitars, and then 2 presets strictly for 7-string guitars. Now that's awesome. Now that's basically it. That's all the new features loaded in the version 2.0 update of the Fortin Nameless Suite. Now it's the moment of truth, guys. The Ola Englund presets. Let's take a look and listen. Alright, so Ola Englund has 4 different presets, and I set them up in 4 different tracks with only the plugin, no effects, no pre-processing, and no post-processing. Remember, I want an accurate representation of these presets and these tones. So, first track, we got only the plugin right here, and it is called I Can't Play That Song. That sounds just like me. So, that's number 1. Preset number 2 can be found in track 2. Again, only the plugin is in there, no effects, nothing else, no tricks, no games. And this one's called It Sounds Real. Next up is, in track number 3, is No Complaints Now. Again, just the plugin, nothing else. There you are, and No Complaints Now. That is number 3. And then the 4th preset in track number 4. Again, just the plugin. Boom, that's nice. Ola Englund. I'm sure it's gonna be real nice.
I'm gonna carve him up real nice.
Okay, let's take a look and listen. Alright, well that does it for today's video. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you learned something new. And hopefully you can decide whether or not the Fortin Nameless Suite is right for you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I try to post a video every single week and keep up to date with C0 Music. You can follow my social media accounts. Everything's listed in the description below. I'll see you all in the next video.